Hello. We're back again with Doki Literature Club because I really like this game, and I know it's not as I know it's not as popular anymore, but I'll do it anyway because I guess I probably should have updated my Steam before, but I didn't know that update first. Oh god. Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. Oh. I subconsciously saying that. Okay. Let me know how I sound, if I'm too loud or whatever. Okay, god, all I can hear is background noise. Doki. I love the art in this. You sound fine. Okay. Thank you. How's the game sound? Doki. I hope the game sounds okay. Anyway, yeah, basically, I did go a little bit, wait, hold on. Go away. How about chat? There we go. Okay. I did go a little farther than what we had last time, so yeah. I got up to a good part, so here we go. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Jax. I sit down in her room. Sayori first a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a moment of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. This is so awkward. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. They also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, I wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I ended up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Hey, Amberly. Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but... Wait, how'd you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that at the last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Are you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki then. Yeah? There's more silence. Aww. Sayori stares in a random direction. Oh. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Jax. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. Why is Sayori like... I don't understand. I already know, I already finished watching the Game Grunts play this game. So I know what happens, but no spoilers still nonetheless. I just wanted to finish my own playthrough. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. Why is Sayori so like self-belittling? It just wants to torture me. Sayori, don't laugh after you say that. What on earth are you saying? Yeah, what are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this, so tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Jax, but you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Jax? I guess I have no choice this time. What is it? The thing is... I've had really bad depression my whole life. Jeez! I didn't know this part. I didn't see this part. I skipped in the middle. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school? Bump people who say Yuri is the best girl. Sayori is the best girl. She's definitely the best girl. Like I was going back and forth between Natsuki and Sayori. Sayori is the best girl. Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Jesus. I go to school. Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy in caring to waste? Wait. Why make other people put their energy in caring to waste by having them spent on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. Oh my god. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. Yeah. Me neither. How's it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Huh? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Jax. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Why did you laugh? That's such an anime thing to do. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Jack. Well, yeah, it's depression, man. There's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. No, don't cry! I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in the way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. Such a weird thing. This time I pulled her into a tight embrace. Oh, Jax. Sadie, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. Please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have had it any other way. Jax. Sadie isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sadie's arms remain about her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Jax, Sadie barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. But all I want is for her to know that I care, but then she's saying that she doesn't want you to care. It's like a cycle. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. You can't, it's different. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sadie finally puts her arms around me and returned. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Jax.
Oh, Sadie.
The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain.
Oh, Jesus.
But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary, too.
Sadie lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be a nice thing.
Yeah. Sadie wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. The holidays, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It will be fun. To my surprise, Sadie shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that'd be very good for me today.
Take this time. Take your time. Relax. Do some yoga or something. I don't know. Self-meditate.
You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it. Say goodbye to Sayori, then exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki's coming over too. I think Sadie is right. Shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spend only a few minutes back at home, anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. Fred. Sup? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. She looked so cute. Okay. I think my best girl order goes in, it's Sadie, then Natsuki, then Monica, then Yuri. A lot of people say Yuri's the best girl, but Sadie's the best girl. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison.
Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me out of school. Anyway, I'm coming in.
So rude. This is a nice kitchen. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that's probably full of baking supplies.
Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right?
Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home.
Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part.
Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen.
What, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag for me? Where's your hospitality, Jax? Come on.
Wait, come on. This is when I need to be a gentleman. I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. God, this is ridiculously heavy.
I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed?
I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. Seems like I always underestimate you.
That's because it's so small, isn't it?
You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much?
Huh? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you.
What? It's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you speak your mind like that.
Hey, now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like...
Natsuki catches her words and her face turns to him. I love Natsuki. Oh, it's been a while since anybody commented. Natsuki?
Forget it. I didn't say anything.
I should apologize.
Huh?
I appreciate that you're trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours.
How would you know that anyway?
Trust me on this one. Fred. Gross. Okay, good. Gross. Hey, was that to me?
Who else?
Man, let's just get this started already. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Jax. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not finding it bad. But she's satisfied enough for now. Finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Sadie is the waifu. Natsuki is the BFF. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess.
No, one of the buttons on my jacket broke.
Oh, whatever. The whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. Whoa. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking.
Jax, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays.
I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for?
To color the batter, of course, and making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors are different, everyone can still pick their favorite.
Ah, that's a good idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing?
Do you wanna?
You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so...
Come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun?
I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki's trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Baking is way more fun than making decorations, no offense. No offense to you. Ah, that does look pretty cool.
See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions.
Oh, it's Rodo. What's up?
The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up.
Why does it keep cooking out like that?
Like the ones you made on the first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sadie and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too.
Yeah, maybe I'll use the food coloring then.
Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring.
Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so we got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing.
Huh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying?
Well, yeah, it'll just take a little longer.
Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs a whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it.
After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing is already improved.
See?
As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks her finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing, and triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. The force of Natsuki pulling me caused me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross! You got it on my face! Whose fault is that? There's a big blob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this! Natsuki instead wiped it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish! I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Oh wow! Stop! Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know? This dialogue is really like real. I just realized. It's just like, I didn't just realize it, but it's really like real. If that makes any sense. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things like that just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger, put it in my mouth, and licking out the. What? Did you seriously just? Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Jax, you really shouldn't do that kind of things to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? Fred. What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How'd the moon turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breasts. I'm just trying to feel dizzy. Oh. No, you gotta stay loyal to Sandy. Huh? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway. That was extremely sexual. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension for the moment before still lingers over our heads. That was really, like, surreal. But the moment, has already been lost. Okay. I'll watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then, I reluctantly pick up a whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. That would be, that moment would have been a great face for Rhoda to do a Lenny face again. Then I reluctantly picked up the whisk and... I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. You don't have to like my videos, Rhoda. Just you being here is enough. Not really, but... Why'd I say not really? No, I said last time that you played, you made a lot of Lenny faces, and I sang the moment where he licked the icing off of Natsuki's finger would have been a great face for a Lenny face. Would have been a great time for a Lenny face. The cupcakes, that smells good. I'm sorry I keep going to the menu. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet smelling yet warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look! She proudly shows off all the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. Why does it have to be like, here, have the bags. I get the bags. Didn't I just say this dialogue was really real? But whatever. I have these sauces that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We'll probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like, happy birthday, or whatever. I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Huh? Well, it's a literature event, right? We could use it to make more literature-themed writing by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It'll be fun to see how people choose their cupcake based on a word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so... Maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school, nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and expect me to think you're cute. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Okay. I thought it said, you can't expect me to think you're cute. Okay. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Yeah? Did you say something? Gasp! No, nothing. Just do the icing. I'm probably wearing like a t-shirt and jeans and nothing else. And it's like, wow, you look so cute. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens the nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, then we each get to work. For a finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Ooh, I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't. Wait, right? Sorry, it felt like Hillary Clinton for a second. I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sadie's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already, and she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as he can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we could have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Nah, already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. And, as usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You could bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sadie each carry some, then you'll probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I could do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I can think back to the conversation I had with Sadie earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sadie always does listen to me, but at that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed out. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. Feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. Eh? What you said before about not always having this chance? It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over any time, okay? I think that, if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere, do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah. I want to spend more time with you. Jax, I thought you only cared about getting this done. Ooh, I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you do, so... Whoa! Whoa! Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki! Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. Whoa, what is happening? I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. Whoa, oh my god. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision along with her slightly parted... What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breast against me. I felt it. For a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumped back. Sadie! Oh.
Hi, Jax.
Sadie, just now we weren't... It's okay, Jax.
I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later.
Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sadie waves goodbye. Oof. New person. Sadie. Top 10 anime fuzz.
Sadie, how about you didn't want to come over today? Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sadie's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Jax? I'm supposed to be happy for you. I just feel like my heart is splitting in half. It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be much better if I could just disappear.
Sadie, don't say that.
It's true, Jax. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica was right about what? Fred.
Sadie.
What I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to me. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side so you don't feel any more pain. But Sadie looks away. Put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Jax. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sadie?
I'm scared that I might like you more than I like me.
There it is.
Sadie.
Sadie,
it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Jax, I like you so much that I want to
die. Don't say that.
That's how I feel. And
that's enough, Sadie. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sadie's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I always said I know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Tedious feels, please. Wordlessly, Sadie nods. Even if I don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm gonna give you. Which one, y'all? Which one? Which one, y'all? I'm tempted to say I love you because Sadie is best girl, but... Go to whatever you want, alright. I might just go with I love you. I love you.
Huh?
Those are my true feelings. So, there's no way you could like me more than I like you. Should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day has helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy.
Jax.
Huggu! Suddenly, Sadie wraps her arms tightly around me.
Jax, is this really okay?
Yeah. I hold Sadie in my arms and pull her closer. Why do you keep saying all this junk stuff? No spoilers. You never have to let me go again.
I love you, Jax. I want to be with you forever.
Me too. Fred, I feel Sadie's grip around me weaken a bit.
What is this?
Sadie?
I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? I hope the rain clouds go away. Oh. They're not going away at all, Jax.
It's okay, Sadie. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now.
Okay. I trust you.
Sadie and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow. Our first date, huh? You! What do you say?
I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it has always been. Even if we really are
a couple.
I don't know if I can handle anything more right now.
True.
It's really new and scary to me.
I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best.
Hey, Jax.
Sadie gazes at me once again, smiling sadly.
Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right?
Huh? I don't really understand what Sadie means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sadie?
I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It feels like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me.
Yeah, I do. As I promise. I say that, but in reality, I never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sadie. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sadie's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sadie meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But what I know is, I'll give it everything I got. Sadie is the most important person to me. And I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with it. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sadie. No spoilers, Why do you keep putting the hair codes in there, evil British guy? But Sadie isn't answering her phone. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sadie, but Sadie isn't returning her phone. You know it's ominous because, I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes by myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. Dumb cupcakes after that. I'm more excited for it to be over, so I can spend time with Sadie and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too.
Jax, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early.
That's funny, because I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. That must be the one she prepared that has all the poems for performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you.
Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think on that on days this important she'd try a little harder. It's so quiet. I say that quiet is they say that quiet is really loud, or whatever they say. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sadie told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing that that's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all.
You should take a little responsibility for her, Jax. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know?
Exchange? Monica, you know about that?
Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. But
I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sadie really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh?
Monica's being friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out at the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flicked through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed out on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the one they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sadie's poem. It's different from the one that she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Oh. Oh. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Jesus. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Jax, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sarity's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sarity, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sadie. It's not a big deal, at least to wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they have always been. That's all she needs and what I want to give to her. I reach Sadie's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, so she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sadie? Sadie? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sadie's room, I knock on her door. I know! Knock on her door. Sadie? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Damn. File game script. Now, I already knew that this happened, but let's see. Logan. Fred. Should we check, should we check this one? This, thing? Okay. Open your game files. Okay, okay. Opening the settings. Wait, return. Save. Wait, you mean the Steam game files? Okay. Oh!
Should I click yes? I don't know. I've never been in this part of the game. Are you sure? Yes, get me out of here. Okay. There's this thing. If you open up Steam, it'll games. Where's the game files? Bruh! Where's the game files? In Game Grumps they did it easily. Scroll. I'm scrolling, dude. Okay, why can't I? Settings. In-game. Where are the game files, yo? The comments are all really cryptic. Why can't I click out of this series? Oh wait, hold on. How do I get out of here? God. Local files? I don't know how to get to local files. Where was local files? How do I get to local files, Roto? Right click on game, click properties. Oh, okay. Properties. Local files. No! God! Where did it say go? Wow, well, guess that's gone. Never mind. What is this stuff? What did I just open? I have no idea. Oh, that's pleasant. Thanks for that. Jeez. Well, there go all my files. Guess I'll just continue playing. Duplicate Monica character 500 times. No? I think I just want to play it for now. Good. This is fine. Okay. I think I'm just gonna keep playing the game now. Evil British guy. There go all my files. Oh! I did not mean to click on that. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know the kind of friend you would never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out since you've known each other for so long? We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently and I'd get tired of waking up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sat and idle in front of the class so I could let one fourth catch up to me. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I used to tell myself it's about time I met some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content with just getting by average while spending my free time on games and anime. And there's always the anime clubs, but it's not like there'd be any girls in anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and before I know it, I pack up my things and stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Google clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Jax? Monica? Oh my goodness, I didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Blah blah blah. Veronica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or bikers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members or something. That sounds so... That sounds so boring. I just shut down for a second. Well, I can see that. But it's not really boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica just say she? Hey, Jax. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I might ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Jax. You know that? It's nothing, really.
Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important.
And thus, today marks the day, sold by soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I really miss it, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Would it kill the atmosphere? Scary.
Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Jax.
Fred. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right?
What? No, I'm not.
Natsuki, the girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual, and this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who's comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Jax in the classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to... Well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that. I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right?
Tea?
Yeah, that'd be great. Why don't you come sit down, Jax?
Spill the tea. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room. It's the closet. Meanwhile, excuse me, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. Oh, this is like the exact dialogue as when Sadie was, here.
So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important.
Jesus.
I'm confident that we can all really grow this club into something before we graduate. That's something I might do. I might just look up the YouTube videos of it. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully replaces a teacup in front of us each before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that,
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be the best time for me, but I at least enjoyed tea.
Tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Jax, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little manga, blah 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 blah, not much of a reader, well, it's changed. Already read all this stuff. It's about that from you, Yuri. Suits your personality. Is that so? Blah 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 blah. Surreal horror. Oh, I hate horror. Well, it's just
What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper. There's a hero in the front. Don't say know how to get that back. Fine. You write your own books again. So why do you care?
We already read all this stuff.
I've never said I would join this club. Monica may convince me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... Huh? The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Jax. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't get one more before the festival... Fred. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I feel terrible, blah blah blah. Basically, I decided to I'll join the club. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Jax? Yeah, blah 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 blah. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all stay here. Monica looks over at me once more. Jax, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, I can really impress this class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. Can I really impress? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. Oh, excuse me. The whole way, my mind wanders back to the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts writing a poem tonight. I have unlocked a special poem. Do I want to read it? I don't know. A joke. A man walked into a club. In the club, there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together, and she liked him even more. I did not see this poem, by the way. A man walked into a club. In the club, there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together, and then she liked him even more. One day, the girl realized she was in love with him. Before disaster could happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly, the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the skit to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. How is that a joke? Suicide. Sparkle. I'm going for Natsuki because Natsuki is best girls besides Yuri. You know, vegans are trying to save animals when they're eating their food. I don't know what that is. Anime. Dance. Jump. Mouse. Melody. Sunny. Bed. Twirl. Bouncy. Parfait. Lollipop. Heart. Playground. Bunny. Nibble. I'm just going for Natsuki at this point. Flower. Joy. No! Kitty. There we go. Dream. How did that... Hi again, Jax. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. Now don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least you gave me a word. Well, back at the Literature Club. Last one to come in. Thanks for helping and keeping your promise, Jax. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to come here or hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Monica. Wait. Natsuki plots back into her seat. I'm sorry, Jax. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in a club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read? Well, can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right to me to do something like that if you ask. Well, wait, I didn't mean it like that. Oh, if you don't really want to, then forget I said anything. Oh, it's not like that. Yuri, I want to try and be a part of this club, so even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel like that, so I'm gonna this short book. Blah 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 blah. So cute. I'm definitely read this. Phew. Be at your own pace. Not everyone's feeling. That doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already burned in a book. Can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for its chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Oh! 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 Y'all seen this? Fucking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the cell. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit that you're really into it until you figure out what the other person... Can I save? Okay. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How'd you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. Nobody likes Monica. I see. There's a ton of low and volume manga amidst a stack of various books on the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Then turns to fill out its manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way up in my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on the door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, lesson. Don't judge a book. Consider this a lesson straight from the letter. Does it keep that? Does it keep like the weird freaking Monica? Oh, it changed it. Don't touch a book. That's interesting. I didn't know that the dialogue in history is way different from what it actually is. Don't touch a book. KKK. Don't touch a book. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire taking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Then she takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She bats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit here. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read this at the same time like that. Yeah, what's that? I guess it'd be easier to read close like this. Don't just say that. You'll just make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I could say it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes around now?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I finish the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like she's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these. This is right for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? No, it's not. That's not. Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read these. They just think that manga's for kids. Manga is not for kids. You would make a lot of people really angry if you said that. You can't even bring it up with them without them being all like, you still haven't gone out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Same with K-pop. I know these kinds of people. Honestly, it just takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm also kind of a loser, so I gravitated toward the other losers all the time. And it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would... Oh. I don't even know what my dad would do if him. No, you definitely said your dad would be the... Let's just stay here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Fred. So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Fred. Time passes. Natsuki's strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. She looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! Whoa! Bruh! Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears out the wrapper. I told you not to give room. She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Jax. She's fine. It just happens every now and... What just happened? Roto. What just happened? What? That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Her eyes go black and... Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? What did that text look like? Oh. I bet this all means something, but... Who should I show my poem to first? I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem and I wanted her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Jax. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're doing everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things that we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright? Keep that in mind. Of course, don't be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Jax. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I am Bionic on my poem. I like it, Jax. Really? It's a lot cuter than what I expected. Oh, jeez. No.
It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment.
Maybe you say so.
Yup. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down, like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. I mean, okay. But hey, some guys are into petite girls, you know? Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now?
No, Monica.
Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for somebody who
You just say nothing.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, blah blah blah.
Okay, let's read it. Hole in the wall.
But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burnt eyes can see no color. Can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound frantically scrawling playing tricks in my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten really popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. And performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it, but I guess you could say that I had an epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a little bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when we're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too succeeded, blah 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 blah. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a dark puddle of ink. So move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Let's go with your read. Fred. Fred. Here's your poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem.
Dag, Yuri.
Yeah? Why don't you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be a lot. Through after reading for it.
Oh, so it's that bad.
No.
That's literally what you just said. Okay, anyway.
Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands.
I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere.
It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people.
It's fine. I really did notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. And I think the most notable thing I recognize in writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thoughts, as if her of course, that's not singing. Blah 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 blah. Yuri talks too much. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself for me and Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts behind it. So, Julie, which is kind of funny. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It's supposed to be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living the past. Life flickers, I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. Yeah? That's a relief. That's like the one. Blah, 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 blah. Are you into ghosts? What's the point? Usually do more. Lingering.
0 is nothing. That's impressive. Really, this may be ready. So, you're counting on you. Natsuki's been weird. Fred,
Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all,
Fred, Natsuki rereads my poem.
Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Yeah, what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this one, I could have been doing other things.
Well, in fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said. Ooh. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, huh, well, that's not great. Well, let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
Fred, so in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat.
Oh, you're so... You just don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if this is a winner or loss that you like my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Grr, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? People don't even take my writing seriously, blah blah blah. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing, blah 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 blah, writing. The insults. Gotcha, that's the thing. I don't care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew! Guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing. Even if they're being nice, there's no way my parents can stand. What was that? Did you hear those sour notes at the beginning? Or was that just me? Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. Guess that's what I just ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. I eyes on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Oh, okay. I heard sour. Okay. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Huh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you just completely miss symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Jax did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Jax liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh snap. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress a new member, Yuri. That's not what I... Ooh, Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Jax appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Male. Huh? And how do you think he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ugh. Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Jack started showing up. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Not Yuri. Oh, a little nickname, Nat. Oh, snap. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that? You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you want to be edgy. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is a little too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, that's stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality push by dressing and acting cute. The only thing cute about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself with that end, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Jax hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be over head over heels like you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me and she does this of standing here. Jax, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Fred, how did I get dropped to the problem? What if I agree with Yuri? To be fair, Natsuki started insulting first. Okay. Fred. Hey, Jax. Why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? You can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little bit more assertive sometimes, but I never... Yeah, that was scary. Hot. Why do you keep saying that? You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend this time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh, dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Jax, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it tomorrow. Completely. Fred. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Fred. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you two to be done. For you to be done. Fred. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Jax. I don't want to discuss the book. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? It's a little bit of attitude, though. I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate... Well... Okay, then. Guess I'll just... Oh my god. This is...
Thought that said dank. Okay then. Another day passes and it's time for a club meeting. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable entering the club room than the usual scene. Welcome back, Jax. Oh, hi, Yuri. Not sure if it's me or Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little bit. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading a manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to a corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we are usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized, but you don't have to worry so much. Even though we've only been here a couple of days, blah blah blah, we understood this was the first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, I didn't make sense. I mean, blah 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 blah, I forgive you. Really glad that you're such an interesting person. I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around. And, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? Huh? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri's clearly taking a bag of milk. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. Fred, what? Why are you looking at me like that? Husky, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I didn't mean to say it's, blah, blah, blah. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything about it. You're the person who worries so much about little things, aren't you? I wonder what those little, like, what? But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. That's a good test to me. Oh, excuse me. You're still on trial, though. Hey, suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys aren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. Well, thank you so long anyway. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. Must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I'll give you more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still? That must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. I think I'm gonna share the poems, and then when we go home, I'm gonna stop streaming because it's been a while. You should play something for us sometime. Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Jax. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean to put any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could at least share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. Just not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Yeah, that was my guess. No, I wanted to see what the black script said. Just not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki had already run off into the closet. Jax, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. Whoa. I do not have a Discord, because I'm, not thing. I don't have a Discord. I have Discord, but I don't have a Discord, like my own Discord. But, yeah, don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. Whoa. Okay. What's the story about anyway? Well. Look at the cover of the book. It's titled Portrait of Markov. Basically about a religious camp, blah blah blah. So, really into it. The book, I mean, I'm thinking about the one. It's kind of dark, isn't it? I mean, can you make one? I guess. I don't really know how to use Discord. And plus, I don't know if anybody would go on it, so. Oh, okay. Well, here, I'll just make it, and then. I guess I can make one. I'll make it after I stop streaming tonight. Today. Whatever. I can get boots for the server. I don't know what that means. I don't really know how to. Oh, bots. Nah, I mean, it's fine, man. I'll just make one, and then we'll do whatever. I don't know. I figure I might as well start from the bottom to the top. Sunshine, inclusive, blah blah blah, this kind of story. It's just Yuri's. Wait, but because the world is full of horrible people, we're all worthless anyway. Oh. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I shouldn't let you know that I have this problem. When I let things in the book, my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So how can we communicate further? Can't you use like the YouTube text thing or whatever? Doesn't YouTube have a text thing? Oh. Blah 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 blah. Dudes, listen. What's your club after all? Ah, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but. Do you have a Tumblr or anything? Do you have any social media? I'm making an Instagram, by the way. I can make an Instagram or something. You're cool, Roto. I'll investigate further. I'll do something. I'll stream again, probably. I'll stream again, and then we can make something. I mean, you don't have to, but, what are you saying? Blah, blah, blah. Let me just get the book. I retrieved the book of Brendan Fag. It's fine. Did I just accidentally cuss? I slip in to see you next few days. Ah, yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. That's, I'm sorry, it's not, get to the good stuff. Whoa! What did she say? Why did I skip? I realized she's not actually looking. Sorry, I was. You can message me on YouTube, and I can, when I make my Instagram, I can give you that. It'll be on my channel. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, here, this should work, right? Blah 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 blah. I guess so. Blah 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 blah. Yuri is my least favorite girl, so it's kind of distracting me. I can feel the warmth in my face. Huh? Sorry. Got a bit distracted. Sorry. Sorry. Blah. Sorry. So as I can do, since you've been so patient with me, yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asked me to turn the pages that I just read. Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Really? I was just thinking the way that... I'm just skipping everything. Me too. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Harry stands up and practically rushes. What on earth is that about? Jax, did something happen just now? I have no idea. You're always acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry. I believe you, silly. Harry just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems? Should we wait for Yuri?
I'd be wild. Was asking. I made a sentimental note. I'm gonna share my phone with Natsuki. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this was as good as your last one, I'd be completely pissed. I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club acts really differently from each other. Maybe I'll find a little influence for all of us. For instance, I noticed you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was never taught to expect anything with everybody, so it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You're probably learning something from it. Nice poem! Jax, why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri's a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, Jax, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want me to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it, please. You don't hate me, Dachi. Whoa, please, just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. Play with me! Oh. That is not the end. Alright. Alright, I think with that, we're gonna, I think with that, that might be the end of the stream. You can friend each other. What is my Discord username? What's my Discord? My Discord user is... I haven't used Discord in like forever. Oh, it's just Jax. Jax. Jax is my username. Alright, I think with that I might end the stream because there's Subway downstairs and I'm hungry. Play with me! It's still jacked up. Doki, Doki! Alright. I will see y'all. A number? I don't know what my number is. How do I go to my like number or anything? Here, how about this? Oh. Duh. Sorry. I don't know how to do. I'm very stupid. I don't use Steam like... No, not Steam. I don't use Discord very often at all. Mine is... Yeah, just give me yours and I'll...
Okay. Roto. Okay. I'll send it to you. Alright. You can contact me on there or whatever if you want to chill or just say something to me. Alright. Well. Okay. I'll see you all later. And, bye.